To Campaign 2020 coverage now. The closer we get to Election Day, the more heated it gets. And this year, Referendum 90, also known as the sex education bill, is up for vote in Washington. It's a big concern we're seeing among parents, advocacy groups, and even those running for office.
And here's something else we've been seeing. A story we broke to you earlier this year is now getting pulled into the conversation. I'm talking about Molest-Me-Mondays. It's part of a series of disturbing games we uncovered that was happening at a local middle school in the Spokane Public School District. While shocking, everything in this report is true. This was happening and we had proof. But how this game started is being twisted in the R90 debate. So we wanted to clarify in this exclusive story.
In this virtual forum hosted by the League of Women Voters of Seattle-King County, the focus is on Referendum 90. But as you're about to hear, our story from February is back in the spotlight.
Molest-Me-Monday was not something that anyone was proud of, for sure. A very concerning behavior.
That's Nikki Otero Lockwood. Her shock was shared by many parents who watched her story, exposing sexual assault acts masquerading as games at Shaw Middle School. The report even got the attention of parents on the west side, like that of Jennifer Heine-Withy of the group Southwest Washington Parents' Rights in Education.
In Spokane, a year and a half ago, they adopted the 3Rs curriculum. Later on that year, it was discovered that kids were playing a game called Molest-Me-Monday. And you can't opt your child out of something like that.
This forum wasn't the only place we spotted our story.
Kids came up with their own little game called Molest-Me-Mondays.
Jennifer Sevzik is running for Washington's 42nd Legislative District, which represents Northwest Washington. She's seen here interviewing a parent who believes SPS's 3Rs curriculum eventually led to Molest-Me-Mondays, but the timeline doesn't match.
I've been part of working on this curriculum for our local school district as a parent, so I do, know what we're actually approving.
Otero Lockwood is speaking here as a parent in defense of approving Referendum 90. She's also on the Spokane Public Schools Board.
And we were about to teach it in 7th and 8th grade, and then the pandemic hit. So actually, those kids haven't had the curriculum yet.
We mentioned in our reporting that administrators knew Molest-Me-Mondays has been played on and off for years before this curriculum was ever introduced. Here's something else you should know. As the journalist who broke this story, my sources included teachers, staff, parents, and even their kids. The proof was in this memo. Not one of them mentioned Molest-Me-Mondays originating from sex ed curriculum. We honestly don't know how this game started. We only know that it was happening. So the next time you hear your friends say Molest-Me-Mondays and Referendum 90 in the same sentence, show them this. There's no direct connection or circumstantial evidence that would suggest Referendum 90 teaches Molest-Me-Mondays.
Look, we know why you're worried. It's only natural to want to keep your kids safe. And we also know there's a lot of misinformation surrounding this issue, which is why we broke down what R90 will and won't teach students. Our Mayor Kawash reported it nearly a month ago, and we have it posted on our website. You can check it out along with more For the People questions we've answered so far on KXLY.com/forthepeople.